Hello YouTube, this is a follow-up to yesterday's mystery video about Barry Sherman. It's been online for one day and it's had 2,900 views. So thank you so much everyone for all the people who've watched the video and liked the video, and for all the comments as well. There was some really useful stuff in the comments. So thank you everyone. I noticed that in my first video I say about 1,000,000 times, so I'm either going to have to put this one in to what's it called? Oh crikey, Audacity. I'm going to have to put this into Audacity and clean it up, or just really keep an eye on how many times I'm saying There was definitely some themes emerging from the comments, so I'm going to just have a quick look at the comments now. And pause. So there we go, I did it again. First comment, or the highest comment on the video at the moment, is Hillary Clinton did it, covering her tracks. Apotex had a deal with Direct Relief, a Clinton organisation. Thank you for that comment. Next comment is Trudeau, don't give two squirts about anyone. This is total foul play. Thank you for that one. I then have a couple of links to some articles which I'll go through here. We've got another comment. I wonder what patents he or Apotex held that someone might want. Why kill the wife too? Oh, and actually this one went on for quite a while and it had some really interesting stuff in it. So let me just go through it. I wonder what patents he or Apotex held that someone might want. Why kill the wife too? Could have been a blackmail situation. But I lean towards they knew something, had something, or wanted to do corporate takeovers that someone didn't want to happen. What were the estate agent doing there? Were they selling the house? Actually, yes, they were. Were they moving, and why and to where? Good questions. Apotex apparently manufactures low cost medicine. Now it begins to smell even more. When thinking of Turing Pharmaceutical's CEO Martin Shkreli price hiking a life-saving product with 4,000%. Yes, we had that story in the media a while ago, didn't we, where this guy was hiking up the price of pharmaceuticals. Okay, so what are the things that I'm going to cover in this video? Let's do the developments in the story itself. So we now have the media describing this as a murder-suicide, where the couple were found hanging from a railing which surrounds their basement pool. Also, I've found a video of Honey Sherman preparing for a dancing competition, and I'll play that clip after this introduction. We have the comments on the previous video where at least one of the people is highlighting the cheap Canadian pharmaceuticals versus expensive American pharmaceuticals, and would that provide a motive? And then we actually have a scandal which involves Apotex, which I'll go into a bit more detail on now. So I just want to go to the first of the clips that I've got, and I'll play that, and then I'll come back afterwards and we'll
3, 2, 3, once again. I am stepping out of my comfort zone, but I'm willing to work hard to try to not fall flat on my face on the night of. My husband thinks I'm nuts for doing this.
I thought maybe she was joking because of her arthritis. She's had such difficulties in recent years, even walking. To think that she...
Okay, so what we see in that video clip there is what appears to be a happy couple, a nice couple, and what we have in the news now is this murder-suicide theory where they say that they think that Honey Sherman died first, and therefore they think that Barry Sherman murdered his wife and then committed suicide. So let's have a look at the scandal that I mentioned earlier, which involves Apotex. So we have the Senior Director of Regulatory Affairs for US Generics, okay, for another company called Teva. Okay, so we have a Senior Director of a company called Teva. Now, Teva are an American pharmaceutical company, I think, And working for that company was a person called Barinder Sandhu. And Barinder, it is alleged, was in an affair with Jeremy Desai, who, in August 2014, became the president and CEO of Apotex. So let's just go through that one more time. We have the president and CEO of Apotex from August 2014, who is in a relationship with Barinder Sandhu, who is a senior director at Teva. They're both pharmaceutical companies and they're both involved in similar types of drugs. And it is alleged that Barinder, who worked for Teva, had put some documents onto a USB drive, I think, and handed those documents over to Jeremy Desai. So we do have a scandal that involves Apotex, which has taken place in the last couple of years. So I'm going to read from the article in www.philly.com, the Inquirer, Daily News, Philly.com. This was written by Linda Lloyd, staff writer at phillynews.com, and updated on July the 12th, 2017. So this is a July 2017 story. Headed Sex, Drugs and Sharing Trade Secrets, which is a pretty terrible headline. It went beyond shop talk to slipping confidential company information to a lover about medicines being developed and those approved for the public. That's the allegation by Teva Pharmaceuticals USA against a former top executive in Horsham, who was accused of sharing trade secrets and confidential business information with her boyfriend, the president and CEO of a rival generic drug company, Apotex Inc. Teva, the world's largest maker of generic pharmaceuticals, said the wrongdoing went beyond pillow talk to violations of the Defend Trade Secrets and Computer Fraud and Abuse Acts, according to a lawsuit filed in US District Court in Philadelphia on July the 7th. And I think that's July the 7th, 2017. Barinder Sandhu was Teva's Senior Director of Regulatory Affairs for US Generics between 2014 and 2016, when, the lawsuit says, she used USB flash drives to download confidential files on her work-issued laptop, synced a folder titled My Drive with about 900 documents to a cloud-based account, and sent them to Jeremy Desai at his email account at Toronto-based Apotex, Canada's largest manufacturer of generic pharmaceuticals. Sandhu, who was fired in October after the communications came to light, is named as a defendant in the lawsuit along with Desai and Apotex. Teva seeks a permanent injunction, unspecified damages, and the return of its confidential information. The suit accuses Desai and Apotex of profiting from the proprietary information, including confidential communications with the US Food and Drug Administration about Teva products. So I'll leave it there, and I'll put a link to this and the other news sources underneath the video. So I mean, I'll leave the article there. There was something else. There's another article that I found in the last minute or two, which I'd also like to read out. A BBC News article was posted about an hour ago to bbc.co.uk, US and Canada. When I say 1 hour ago, that would be about 4 PM GMT on the 17th of December 2017. Barry Sherman, family disputes reports on mystery double death in Canada. The family of a Canadian billionaire and his wife have hit back at reports surrounding their recent deaths. Police are treating the deaths of Barry Sherman, 75, and his wife Honey, whose bodies were found in their Toronto home on Friday, as suspicious, but say no suspects are being sought. Canadian media, citing police sources, say the case is being investigated as a possible murder-suicide. But a family statement said no one close to the couple believed this. Our parents shared an enthusiasm for life and commitment to their family and community, totally inconsistent with the rumours regrettably circulated in the media as to the circumstances surrounding their deaths, it read. The statement went on to call for a thorough, intensive and objective criminal investigation, and for the media to stop reporting on the cause of the deaths until the investigation was finished. So those were the comments from the family, and it's really frustrating that the police and the media would come out so quickly and say murder-suicide. You know, you can hear what the family are saying. Please investigate this. This doesn't seem right. So I'll leave this video there. Thanks ever so much for watching my video. Thanks again for all the views and the likes, and for the new subscriptions on the previous video. And you know, if you like this video, you want to see more content like this, then please like and subscribe. And I've got all sorts of mysteries to look into. So thanks a lot, and I hope you have a good week.